So school greening represents a holistic approach to education. And what we mean by that is we're taking a traditional approach, which would be teachers in the classroom teaching students in a predominantly old building, 40, 50, 60-year-old building here in the States, and making that process be brought into the 21st century. So there's kind of three broad ways that you can do that. One is educationally, second, economically, and third, environmentally. When you bring that all together, you get school greening because you get rewards and savings through economics, education, and the environment. So just specifically, if you use the U.S. Green Building Council rating system, you can save $100,000 a year on a certified school, meaning using LEED Silver, their rating system. So right there, you can add that money into extra books, extra computers, or here again in the States, that's about 2 teacher salaries per year. Those rewards, again, can be used to enhance the educational process because students can learn about going green. And they learn about this in innovative ways that help promote green jobs, the green economy, and help us move and understand here into the 21st century. Sure. Solar power, in particular photovoltaics, represent probably the most important pathway to going green, not only at schools but worldwide. And I say that because if you just look at the simple math about how much energy the world uses every year, that is equal to 7 minutes of sunlight directly hitting the planet. So when you look at our technologies, it's really we're using our technologies inefficiently when we burn coal, natural gas, and oil because that's sunlight in the indirect sense. What we're doing with PVs, photovoltaics, and solar thermal and concentrated solar is getting the sun's energy more directly. And one of the ways that we need to promote this is at schools because students need to understand that literally everything is solar powered, whether it's your food, the actual energy you're using, you name it, it all leads back to the sun. So how do students understand that? Well, you put PVs on schools, and that's something that Earth Day Network does, and last year, for instance, we saved over 1 million pounds of CO2 directly at schools on site through our PV installations, and we're doing that again here, a similar amount of savings for the 40th anniversary of Earth Day this April 2010. But you're right when you say that PVs are kind of the solution because we could be getting globally all of our energy from renewable resources. And about a third of that could easily be PV or solar concentrated energy sources. So we have a huge amount of, we have a huge opportunity here to get multiple energy sources, whether you're in Europe or the US, you name it. For instance, Germany gets about half the sunlight on average compared to the United States. Yet they're still the leader worldwide in solar technology, even compared to China. So if Germany can do it, practically anybody can do it because there's such a northern latitude. So the opportunity is really there. We need to start teaching youth about this opportunity and implementing it in their schools so they have the technical know-how to install and promote solar after they graduate. Yes.
Yeah.
So solar technology, whether it's PV or concentrated solar, can pretty much be used anywhere in the world. And that's perfect for any part of Europe. In particular, as we research the 45th parallel that runs through much of Europe, that gets a fair amount of concentrated solar power that we can utilize to use as a renewable resource. So sun's hitting the earth no matter where you are, whether it's Alaska or Antarctica. The question is how much sunlight. There's enough sunlight in the majority of the world's population to use that to power things through renewable energy. And then you augment that with either wind or waves and water to get your full portfolio of 100% renewable.